There's no trick. Even if you go and have surgeries, you're still going to have to be disciplined after them. You're going to have to learn that self-control or you're going to gain your weight back. Doing a diet, you're going to get off the diet, you're going to start eating the same, and your body's going to get back there. Reading a lot of things online, they talk about weight plateaus, and that's totally true. You'll reach those, and then you either maintain, lose, or gain, and you just got to stick with it. If there's anything I could say, it's do not give up. Don't get depressed to where you go back into your old habits. The old habits are the things that got you to where you are, and you've got to start rethinking everything, and you've got to stick with it. And one thing I'm trying to teach myself now and talk to myself now about is that even when I lose this weight, I'm still going to have to maintain. I'm going to have to keep eating right. I'm going to have to keep exercising. I'm probably not going to have to exercise as much. I'm probably not going to have to eat the same amount. I'm probably going to be able to eat a little more, have a few more calories, and maintain. But I can't go back to where I was. No bologna sandwiches with mayonnaise and cheese. No Hot Pockets anymore. Can't go and just get bags of chips. Just can't do that stuff. Can't go and get extra huge large shakes. I mean, every now and then some of that stuff is okay, but in the bulk way we eat with processed foods, it's just not working. And some other things that I've noticed also is I finally went from having snacks where I was eating the granola bars and the grain bars and things like that, which are a lot better than some snacks people could eat, brownies or cookies. But I did notice those things tend to make me tired and lethargic. So what I started doing was to have snacks that were apples, bananas, raisins, some peanuts. I did have cashews, but cashews just have way too much sodium calories, and so I stick with the peanuts instead of cashews, even though cashews taste really, really good. And also, know your body. Can you have a cheat day in the week? Some people say they do, and that works for them. For me, that didn't work. I would gain back the 3 or 4 pounds I lost that week on my cheat day. And so I can't do a cheat day. Every now and then I might have a cheat meal, cheat snack, when I really am having trouble controlling my cravings. But for the most part, I start doing goals in 25-pound increments. And so at the end of my 25 pounds, when I would get there, then I could have my reward, which would be some pizza, maybe some macaroni and cheese, maybe going out and getting some food. I like to save the coupons I get in the mail for fast food for my next 25 pounds whenever I lose it. But you just really have to say no to that during the week and at the time, and sometimes it's really, really hard. This last few weeks and months, I've lost 20 pounds since June. I was at 255 actually, and now I'm at about 230, so it's been about 25 pounds. But it's really hard sometimes to control those cravings, and you just have to keep pushing through. And when you do lose control and give in to temptation, you just have to say, the next meal I'm back on the road. This next day is going to be different. And sometimes if you do something bad, make sure you eat something better. Cut back your calories later in the day. If you know you're going to go to an event where there's going to be a lot of junk food, just maybe have small snacks that day. Don't eat another meal and then go out to eat. Don't eat another meal and then go to a party with your friends where you're having cookies and cakes and things like that. And even when you do go to these parties, just make sure that you have less. Don't load your plate up, especially cakes and carbs and breads and anything that's going to make you gain weight really, really fast. I don't like all the fruits and vegetables, so I'm a little picky, so sometimes it's hard for me to eat out, but I can control what I eat in my apartment. I don't buy anything, or try not to buy anything that is going to make me gain weight, because if it's here I'll eat it and I'll end up eating it fast. My cravings come normally late at night, but sometimes if I'm really wanting something, maybe they'll come during the day after work on the way back, and I just have to will myself not to stop at the store, not to stop at the gas station, just keep driving home, and then just to eat something healthy at home. It is really a lot of will, it's a lot of discipline, it's a lot of self-control, and you just have to learn to keep that perseverance and to stay strong. The mind is a powerful thing. You'll start to change if you use it, if you discipline it, if you train it, if you train yourself and your body. You will desire less food. You will desire less junk food. You won't have the same cravings you had before.